All right, Shalom, Shalom. This is Shalamah from the GMS Atlanta camp. Before I get started in this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel today. Shalom to the elect. I want to go into immortal bodies and spiritual powers, and just some good precepts to keep us focused on the promise that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has promised us from the beginning. And as we see those that promise is right around the corner. So a lot of the things that go on in this world, while you still in this body, and while we still putting up with the stress that Babylon put on us. Hey, you got to think, man. We got a bright future ahead of us, Lord's willing. We stay in this truth. We stay in His word. We could keep doing His work, and the Lord has a promise for us. But first, I want to get the book of Psalms, chapter 82. It's not all that long. It says, "How long?" I'm gonna start at verse 2. "How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the person of the wicked?" Salah. Hey, this is just for a short amount of time. We're going to rule earth forever after this. Forever. We're going to rule over the nations how the nations rule over us. But it's going to be righteous. It says, "Defend the poor and fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked." Salakia. So the Lord is going to, He's going to deliver us. We're going to be delivered. There's no doubt that this place is coming to an end, and we know what's coming up next. Our salvation, our rulership. But it's going to be a lot more that comes with that. It says in verse 5, it says, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course." So, the wicked Israelites and these heathen nations, they don't really have understanding of what's about to happen. They really don't have understanding of what's going on now. But verse 6 says, "I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High." We're children of the Most High. The Lord is going to take care of His children. But verse 7 says, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O Yahweh, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. Right now, we die like men. We're being ruled over by the so-called white man who is Esau, Edom, according to the scriptures. These other heathen nations. But soon everything is going to be put in the righteous form. We're going to be set up to rule. These other nations are going to be beneath us, and we're going to be gods over them. So just going into, the Lord is going to bless us with spiritual powers the same as Yahweh Shai. And that's talked about in John chapter 14. It says, "And whatsoever ye ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son." So, we come in the name of Yahweh Shai. We go to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. And coming in the name, the Lord is going to bless us. And the name is not Jesus. All people still caught up in that the great deception that Jesus is this so-called white man, and he's gonna come back and put the world in peace. And no, that's not gonna happen. The Most High, his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, is gonna come back with great anger, and he's gonna do a lot of destruction, and he's gonna slaying a lot of people. It talks about that in the book of Isaiah chapter 66, around in verse 15. But it says, if ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. But I want to go back up to verse 12. I actually should have started at 12 and read down. But it says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. I go unto my Father. So the works that Yahweh Shai did, we're going to do the same works. We're going to be healing people. People are going to bow down to us. They're going to fear us. Lord willing, we are that number. That alone, not only serving the highest power ever, the highest power out there, serving him, but not only that, doing this work is and then inheriting the whole earth. That's more of a reason. That's I just don't understand these other people that don't want to get this word. We have many reasons to do this work and be a servant of Yahweh. The Lord, he's going to give us this. He has a promise. He said his word would not return unto him void. He's going to keep the promise that he promises. And one is performing miracles, as I just read in John 14 and verse 12. And then when you go to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, it goes into the Lord changing us. And through the Spirit, we believe that this is going to be done during Jacob's trouble. It says, 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 50, it says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, neither do corruption inherit incorruption. So we can't go into the kingdom and with the same bodies that we have, because these bodies are finished. Man, we're completely done, man. I was working yesterday and my back was hurting, and then I had a pain in my side, and then one of my toes had a bad ache because my work boots are getting worn out, and I'm like, man, we need the kingdom. We can't keep doing this. Slaving for Esau all day and being in pain. But yeah, we're gonna be made immortal. It says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Verse 53, for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So a lot of that, when we're changed, we're gonna be able to do spiritual powers. And not only that, we're going to be able to do certain things that people are not going to be able, they can't understand now. And I'm going to give an example of that. Because, you got a lot of scoffers that say, yeah, those Israelite men, they say that, the Lord is going to give them power where they can fly. And no, the scriptures are saying that. I just read where the Yahweh Shah said that we're going to do greater works. And we're going to be made immortal. Where did I want to go? 2nd Esdras 13. It says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graven him a great mountain and flew up on it. And that great mountain was a chariot, which what people call UFOs. Yahweh Shah had this chariot, and then he flew up on top of the chariot. And once he did that, he brought a lot of destruction on those armies that went to basically try and kill him. If you read, I'm not gonna get it, but if you read down, it shows you how he goes into destroying those all the armies that tried to come against him. And that's gonna be these Elamite militaries, Gog and Magog, Russia, these Russian militaries, Babylon, United States of America, U.S. militaries. The way that this is described, one man, which is Yahweh Shai, is going to destroy all these armies. And that's going to be done in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, or valley of Jehoshaphat. That's talked about in I'm just going to get it. Joel chapter 2. And you know what? Here it is. Joel chapter 3, Salakia. It says, I will gather together all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So that lets you know right now that the Israelites are not the Jews over there. The Israelites are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And we're still in our land of our captivity, because he's pleading with these the other nations to basically to free his people. But he's not just going to plead, he's going to destroy these other nations. That Jehoshaphat goes into Yahweh Shaphat, meaning Yahweh's judgment. But I'm not going to make this too long. Basically sticking to, I'm going to go back to 2nd Esdras, chapter 2 and verse 44. It says, so I answered the angel and said, Sir, where are these? He answered and said unto me, these be they that put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Now are they crowned and receive palms. So that's when the Lord is he's gonna change us. We're gonna be put on change to immortal. We're gonna have spiritual powers. We're gonna rule over the nations, and this is when the kingdom of heaven is gonna be established. But first, this place has to be destroyed. So just knowing that, stop putting too much care in this place. I've been stressing lately. I had to think, man, this is about to be over. All I need to do is to work and keep praying. I went through some hard times recently, and brother had to remind me. He said, man, you a man of the Lord. You know, we need to stop caring about what's going on on this side and think about what's going to happen on it. You know, the Lord says, store up your riches in heaven. And the riches on this side is this word, this knowledge, you know, the wisdom. I'm going to go back to 2nd Ezra real quick, chapter 14 and 14. It says, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and has thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done there hereafter. So, man, we're about to go through hell. Jacob's trouble is going to be hell, but we're going to be saved out of it, Lord's willing. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Once again, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. And shalom to the elect.